All right, guys. In Scrum, we've got time boxes. Every event other than the sprint itself has a maximum amount of time that it's supposed to take and no more. And the question from a lot of students is, why are these time boxes important? Why do they matter? What do you guys think?
Well, this is very timely because I was just reading through Ken Schwaber's blog, and there was some question he put out there about the Scrum Guide, blah blah blah, and there was an individual who wrote on there, and I'm not going to call him out by name, but he says, for me, the only change that should be made would be to make the time box optional. So here's somebody asking the author of Scrum to make time boxes optional, and my head exploded because time boxes are pretty important. I mean, imagine you have 10 years to finish kindergarten. Would you still be in kindergarten at the age of 25 years old? Like if there was no ending point when you had to learn all these things? In product development, should we just keep on going till forever happens and then finally we have something of value? These sound like scary ideas to me. Time boxes are there to contain risk and to keep us focused on the task at hand, to actually get to a finish point within a short amount of time. So I'm about to get on a soapbox. I'm going to back off of this one.
All right. How about you, Greg?
Can I lean into the enabling constraint thought process? So I think whenever innovation and solutions to problems emerge, it's a result to enabling constraints. There's some limitation that makes that problem the problem to begin with. And as soon as you identify a limit, it puts you into a spot in which you're proposing how to solve this problem given a certain variable or parameter. Time boxes can work in a similar fashion. And to Rob's point, if you're going to limit risk, time boxes are an incredible way to be able to do that. You've got a limited amount of time in which to solve this problem. How are you going to approach this? You're not going to spend the next 6 years thinking about it. You're going to spend the next 15 minutes or the next day or the next 8 hours. In Scrum, maximum time box for planning is 8 hours. These are the kind of things that help us enable innovation, enable moving forward with progress towards our goals. So it's so important because it actually enables us. It doesn't limit us.
Yeah, I'd agree. I think the phrase that comes to mind for me is analysis paralysis. Like having a time box gives you a definitive end where it's like we've got to get to whatever it is we're trying to get to, a sprint backlog if it's sprint planning, inspecting the increment and figuring out where to go next if it's review, or actionable improvements if it's a retro, daily plan if it's daily Scrum. We've got to get to these objectives for this event by a certain amount of time. And it just kind of, it's that forcing function or enabling constraint, as you said, Greg. We actually just experienced this today, the three of us. We don't just teach this stuff, we use it. And we had a retrospective this morning, and we had a time box by which we had to get to an improvement. And I know that, hey, we're running out of time. What are we going to pick? That propelled us into action. Knowing the three of us, we probably could have talked for another 60, 90, 500 minutes if we didn't have that deadline for ourselves. So I think they're really important. I think you can really easy overanalyze things, at least I can, without that constraint.
Yeah, we came to an improvement, 20 minutes, I think? A retrospective in 20 minutes?
Yeah.
That's got to be a world record.
That sounds like a nice book. Retrospectives in 20 minutes.
Right.
Let's go for 15 next time.
Okay.
Hey, thanks for watching that video. Did you like what you heard? If so, you're going to love our Scrum classes. See, not only do we talk about these ideas on YouTube, we're also professional Scrum trainers, and we'd love to have you go to one of our classes. So if you need to level up as a Scrum Master or a product owner, maybe you need to learn how to scale Scrum or combine Kanban or UX with Scrum, click the link in our description and you'll find a list of our upcoming classes.
If you like this video, just leave us a comment. And if you got some positive feedback, we'd love to hear it. And if you've got some negative feedback, well, we'd love to hear that too.